Now, this session is about BMV, BRR, or conversion. It's actually all three correlated in one single project that we are working on. Now, I think some of you already know I've been after hotels for quite some time. I have 4 that I manage at the moment. I came across this deal through an agent when I went to view a property. It was a hotel. I went to view this hotel, and when I went in, the viewing was done by the landlord herself. When I went in, immediately one thing I observed was, which comes from experience, which was she was very old school. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? She actually turned up to me and she said, "Do you know if there's something called booking.com?" Would you believe that? That's what she said to me. So immediately my understanding or my observation was she's very old school. She's not familiar with internet. She's not familiar with all this online stuff and online marketing. She's only come across booking.com lately, and she's finding it fascinating. Okay. So I viewed the property. It was a 28-bed hotel, plus there was space for 5 more rooms to be converted. So eventually it can be a 33-bed hotel. So it was on the market already below market value because she was desperate to sell. She was struggling herself, very old school, unable to fill the hotel, don't know what to do. Market is changing, not what it used to be like. And she had put it on the market for cheaper than what the market value was. In fact, the market value that I worked out was about 450 to 500. It was on the market for, I think, 320. Okay. I went and offered her 200 grand. So she turned up and she said, no, I'm not giving for 200. That's too cheap, so on and so forth. Back and forth, someone else proposed on it. They took their offer. It was a much higher offer than mine. Eventually, they pulled out, okay? And it came back in the market, and then I went back in again, and I proposed 220. Okay? Now, I do get a lot of people saying, oh, below market value properties is a myth. You can't find these properties easily. They don't exist, so on and so forth. I can give you at least 6 examples on deals that I have done personally myself, which we've bought below market value. 6, okay? So it's not a myth. They're out there. The question is, you need to find someone who's motivated to sell for whatever the reason might be in their life, okay? It could be a divorce. It could be they're retired landlords. It could be their health. It could be some family matter. It could be any 500,000 reasons that they can potentially have. You just need to find the right person, okay? So eventually that hotel was agreed at £220,000. Sales memo issued, legal started. Even till the last day, I wasn't sure if we were going to complete because the property was massive. It is actually 5 buildings, 5. We ended up buying that hotel for £220,000. We are investing $30,000 to convert. The property is going to be worth roughly about 600 grand. Raise your hand if you think that's a good deal. Okay, now that's a commercial property, and we are actually doing refurb on some rooms, and we are actually converting some of the space into extra rooms. Okay, so it's a combination of BRR as well as BMV as well as conversion. Please raise your hand if you know what I mean. BRR, we are refurbing some rooms, BMV below market value, and a conversion while we are in the property converting some of the space into extra rooms. Okay? These deals are out there. You just need to learn how to find them. I can easily share with you how to find these deals. Remember, there's 2 to 3 skills which I always insist on. One is your persuasion skills. So being able to find something and then being able to persuade someone to give you the deal. The second is your leadership skills. Being able to lead a team effectively. And the third at the core is, which is very much connected to persuasion skills, which is your negotiation skills. Okay? I'm actually going to do a session on negotiation skills, persuasion skills, and leadership skills separate. Like literally all three skills, I will do separate sessions on all of them. Okay. But these deals are out there. All you got to do is keep your mind open, keep networking, and look for deals yourself. Okay. I will show you how to find these deals. In fact, one of the sessions is how to find below market value deals. I'll be doing that session very, very soon. Okay. I'll also do another session which will cover how to do these refurbs, how to do these conversions, what to look out for in terms of compliance, and so on and so forth. And obviously how to find the right builders as well. Okay. Any questions? Tunisa, do you have any questions?
It's more of the networking. So if you don't mind going back,
please go ahead.
What sort of networking groups should we set up? Because my concern is having recently started, and I'm setting up a group. Do I have the enough knowledge to carry the people that the network, the group along? What sort of skills do you need to set up the networking group? Obviously, when you're setting up a group at that level, it's not just for a cup of tea. You want to share ideas. So what sort of networking group should we go for?
Okay, so I'm just trying to understand your question. I'm not sure if I've got your question right. Okay. Are you trying to ask that what skills do I bring on the table if I was to create a network?
Sorry, I didn't hear the.
So is your question that what sort of skills do I bring to the network?
That is a part of the question. The main question is, what sort of groups are worth setting up at this level? Would it be just a Facebook page? Would it be, and when the group is set up, obviously, there has to be a basis for it.
Okay, so if you look at PEN,
yeah,
PEN, when I started, the first one that I started was what used to be called PEN Investors. So if you are an investor and you're looking to invest into deals, here is a group for you. It was a private group. It still is a private group. Okay, it's a WhatsApp group. I mainly run all of them as support groups. Okay, that means if you're looking for advice, guidance, if you're looking for builders, architects, planners, accountants, consultants, it's more like a support group. Okay, and the way I do these sessions and when I do these networking events, they are mainly based on support. Okay. And you are learning from here, Tunisa. So by all means, you're gaining the knowledge from here and you can go and share. I always tell people, don't share something that you're not sure about. Okay. Try and share what you already know. You already have your life experience, use that. Okay. But at the same time, you're learning about property business as we speak in here. Remember, every business at the core requires massive marketing, massive networking, because that's how you build a business. I have always built businesses. Okay. So it's all about saying, okay, how do I create my community and what sort of value do I bring on the table?
Okay.
Okay. Now imagine if you start your inner circle and you say, I'm going to charge £10 a month and I will bring people closer in terms of deals, in terms of money. Do you think people will join?
Oh, definitely.
Start with £10. It's not a money game. Money is a byproduct of bringing value. Okay. When you have more knowledge, you can start to charge more. Start with that, because that's how you build a community. That's how you build a group at the back. Yeah. I am a part of like 800 plus Facebook groups. I go out there and I network even now. Like I'd go there and someone would ask a question and I'd write there, you know, if you need help with this, reach out to me. I'd be able to help you, guide you, advise you. You know, I jump on a call every now and then with people and say, how can I help you? No expectation necessarily. Just serve. I promise you, human nature has reciprocity in it. If you go and help people, even if they don't do business with you, they'll go and recommend your name. Okay. Good stuff. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
None for me. Sorry, it takes me ages to come off mute.
That's okay. That's okay. I think you already know the gist of all of this, but yeah. I want to insist today on two things. One is making sure that you set up property as a pure, like a business property. Don't just think, okay, I'm going to do sourcing and I'm going to make money from sourcing. Or I'm going to just go and do rent to SA and I'm going to try and make money from that. Or I'm going to go and do developments and I'm going to try and make money from that. The likely is you're going to struggle because you don't have community around you and you need the money. Yep. You may not have enough money. If you need deals, you may not get enough deals. You need the community around you to bring.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So that's important. So that was the first thing. And the second was, I just wanted to convey this to everyone that, look, BMV, below market value deals, is not a myth. We do this every single day, right? The deal before that I'd got a discount of 45,000. The deal before that I'd actually got nearly £250,000 discount, which actually sold it to someone else. Okay, so it's all about really working on your deals and saying, where can I find them? I'm actually going to do a special session on how to find these below market values. Okay, so I'll do that. But just bear in mind that you've got to believe that deals are out there, money is out there. The question is, how do you become the magnet to attract all of this? Okay, yeah. And I promise you, I will literally share with you everything I know. Okay. Shelly, any questions?
Hi, Jack. I know if I don't have enough knowledge, do you think they can give me some money or start to buy something if I ask them?
Look, knowledge is not everything. Okay, not everyone gains all the knowledge in the world. It's about action. Shelly, if you have the right deal on the table and you go and pitch it to 20 people, the likely is one person is going to say yes. The question is first finding the right deal and then going out there and pitching to 20 people. And then you will become so good at pitching after 20 people, then your ratio will be much higher. Because when you go and pitch something to 20 people, after that, I think when you start pitching, you'll be only pitching to maybe 5 or 6 people and one will say yes. Okay. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Vicky, have questions?
Not at the moment, Jack, thanks.
Okay. Okay, good stuff. Now that's today's sessions. I just wanted to do these two very quick sessions.